There's a bridge in Scotland where, since the 1950s, over 50 dogs have jumped to their deaths. Same bridge, same 50-foot drop, same stretch of stone wall, barely 2 feet high. Overton Bridge sits near Dumbarton, Scotland, built in the 1890s to connect a grand estate to the surrounding hills. For decades it was just a bridge. Then, starting sometime in the 1950s, dogs started jumping off it. Not falling, jumping. Healthy, happy family pets that had walked across that bridge 100 times without incident suddenly leapt over the parapet, mid-walk, for no reason their owners could see. Local legend didn't waste any time filling in the blanks. Stories spread about the bridge being haunted, cursed, a gateway to what people started calling a thin place between worlds. Some blamed a nearby estate's tragic history. Others said the dogs were sensing something no human could. A local minister even performed an exorcism on the bridge in 2014, and still, dogs kept jumping. By the time researchers took the case seriously, the pattern was too specific to ignore. It wasn't random spots along the bridge. The jumps clustered at the same 15-meter section, near the last set of parapets before the far end. And it wasn't every dog. It was overwhelmingly long-nosed breeds, the kind with a strong sense of smell, jumping on clear, dry days, usually in the afternoon. That detail is what cracked it open. Animal behaviorist David Sands spent months investigating, and what he found had nothing to do with curses. Underneath that exact section of bridge lived a colony of mink, sometimes joined by squirrels. For a dog with a nose built for tracking, that's an irresistible signal. Mink give off an incredibly strong scent, and long-nosed breeds like collies and retrievers are wired to chase that scent to its source. But here's the part that actually explains the deaths. The parapet on that section of bridge is solid stone, not railings you can see through. A dog standing on the ground can't see over it. The dogs weren't being pulled by anything supernatural. They were making a split-second hunting decision based on incomplete information and paying for it with their lives. Once Sands published his findings, the curse started looking a lot less mysterious. The clustering by breed made sense. The clustering by weather made sense, since scent carries further and stronger on dry days. Even the time of day lined up, since mink are more active and more likely to be moving around in the afternoon. None of that made headlines the way Haunted Bridge did, though. Ghost stories are stickier than animal behavior papers. But the real explanation is arguably more interesting, because it means the mystery was never about the bridge at all. It was about the gap between what a dog can smell and what a dog can see. Overtown Bridge didn't do anything to those dogs. It just happened to be the one place in Scotland where an invisible scent, an invisible drop, and an unstoppable instinct all lined up in exactly the same spot. Sometimes the scariest looking mystery isn't a haunting, it's just biology doing exactly what it evolved to do in a spot where the consequences happen to be fatal.